A recent video by Dan McClellan reminded me of a conversation my pastor had with me once. Well, I probably shouldn't call it a conversation. He was never much of the kind of leader to actually talk with rather than talk at. Anyway, Dan said,
And there are a lot of people who were raised to believe that behaviors that are not in and of themselves wrong could become wrong if they appear to other people to be wrong because of 1 Thessalonians 5:22, which at least in the King James version says abstain from all appearance of evil. And that certainly makes it sound like you're responsible to avoid any behavior that might just appear to someone else to be evil.
when I pierced my ear, my pastor lost his mind. To him, pierced ears on a man was an absolute taboo because he associates it with sinfulness. He cited this First Thessalonians passage, saying that it says we should abstain from even the appearance of evil. Yes, he added the word even. To him, the idea that my piercing somehow resembled evil meant that I should not be wearing it. Of course, I looked up the passage. Back then, my preferred Bible translation was the New King James, which has the word form instead of appearance. I also checked the Strong's Concordance, which I now know is outdated, and even it showed that my former pastor's understanding was wrong.
In alignment with the majority of modern translations of the New Testament, this passage should actually read something like, avoid every kind of evil.
Long story short, this was one affirmation that no matter how confident or spiritually mature my pastor and others claimed to be, they could be wrong. Not to mention this application by my pastor was arbitrary and even hypocritical. Who's to say what appears evil? My former church remains a Sabbath-keeping church to this day. To many people, that is evil, promoting a works-based salvation. And I know for sure that my former pastor would not have said that we should avoid keeping the Sabbath or Passover or the food laws just because some people might interpret that as evil. Anyway, now I am proudly gay with 2 pierced ears, so I have no doubt what he'd say about the current me, that is, if he hasn't already said it.